Hey, everyone out there on Facebook. Facebook option, Facebook page, life. I'm just quickly jumping on just to say hello, and then I'm going to do some work online. So I figured just jump on anyway. So just jumping on. How is everybody out there tonight? How's my microphone? Should be good. I don't know what the hell that is. How is everybody out there? Facebook. Facebook's on. Oh, thank you. How are you? How is everybody? Good morning. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Well, hey, what up? What up, Daniel? How is everything? How's New Zealand? I'm also simultaneously going live on Facebook and what's up, Homer? Facebook and YouTube. So drop a comment. I'll shout you out. How's New Zealand, my friend? What time is New Zealand anyway? Thank you, Jovi. Ramirez Sanchez Lou. Appreciate it. Later on in the next few minutes, I'm probably going to my lip is itchy, dude. I'm probably going to Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen, babe. Charlie Sheen's on. Shout out to Salamat Soul Jewelry. Appreciate it. I'm going to I just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. I'm going to be promoting the cameras I'm giving away. The video is at 58 likes, so keep pumping them up there. Once it hits 100, I will announce the winners in a live stream just like this. So I wanted to do this more consistently, so people are more aware. They're used to it, so on and so forth. Thank you. Shout out to Yardley C. Lazaro. But while I'm doing this at the same time, I will be doing some work like usual. Never stop. Okay. Who's out there? And I think everybody's going to school in the Philippines at this moment. What time is it in New Zealand, Daniel? If you're still watching. Oh, I don't know if I made any noise here. 1:40 p.m. Oh, it's not that bad. Okay. How do you like the lights, Daniel? Is it coming in clear where I am over there, in New Zealand or whatever, in your computer or whatever? Okay, now I see viewers on the thing right now. On Facebook, hey, what's up, John? How are you? Usually by the end of the day, I am. Right now it's about 9:45. I have to do all the production runs on the at my job. So I'm probably gonna do this all the time. Yo, it's crazy. If you saw like literally what the lights look like, if you look at my Facebook post, you'll see that's what the lights look like. What I'm using right now to get a decent angle, decent. Just trying to bring value to the people who watch the channel and stuff like that. That's one thing that you always gotta oversell on the value, because you try your best. You know what I'm saying? So being a manager, I got to deal with a lot of employees, a lot of salespeople as well. So I got to put in all their hours now, verify stuff and whatever. So it's part of the game here, man. Part of the game. How was it by you, John? Shout out to John. I think he's in Queens. Once again, shout out to Daniel in New Zealand. Shout out to everybody watching on Facebook, Philippines. Oh, did I pass the pest control stuff? Oh yeah, I'm an applicator now. It's New York is 3-tier. There's apprentice, certified technician, and then there's licensed applicator. I'm an applicator now. So, applicators are, I tell people who want to get into that business, obviously, I mean, this is me. You don't want to be dealing with the chemicals all the time. You kind of want to graduate into being back end, office end, and, managerial. So, that's where you make your bread when you become an applicator, because you become an asset to the company, because only applicators can actually train people. Some companies get away with using everybody, but literally legally, only applicators can train people, because you're taking on an apprentice when you're an applicator if you're ever training anyone. So that's why I tell guys all the time, if they are going to get into something like this, get to that level before even have that in mind when you're doing this, because I personally wouldn't want to be spraying for freaking 10, 15, 20 years. I couldn't do it. I'm grateful that I did it and I experienced it, but I'm more of a manager type guy. I like inspiring, leading, and doing certain things. That's just me. I never asked you, John, what do you do for a living? I mean, I don't want to get too personal. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what industry you're in. I'm always intrigued of what people do and things like that. What's up to my people on Facebook? Say hello, comment down there. I'll be more than happy to accommodate you. Or, shout you out, I mean. Don't mind me if I get silent. I'm just clearing a lot of my work here. How is everybody out there tonight? Self-employed, e-com. Very nice, John. Very nice. What is that? Shopify? Are you on Amazon FBA? Or are you on like your own website or affiliate marketing? Thank you, Racel Villanueva Sarciban. I hope I'm saying that properly. 5. I want Shopify that. Oh, luxury.ph. It still has its glitches. I'm still working on it. I'm not looking to push it out until I have a few things that I want to work on. At the present moment, I am potentially looking for, I guess, investment partners, not for so much money, but the networking of it. So right now I'm seeking out pretty much people to help me promote it and get to the level of, you don't have to put no money into it really. It's just I'm looking for people to really invest the time into it and the effort of networking the whole entire thing, if that makes any sense. So it's still in it's like basically it's a startup, so it's still in its infancy. What's your store, John? I can shout it out if you want. Yeah, concerning luxury.ph, I'm really looking forward to getting people that want to be on board, and then just giving them shares off of what can potentially be something. Everything's ground level right now, but I expect it to be maybe in the next 6 months gain some type of traction. But it's sometimes it can get overwhelming with the stuff that I have going on in my life. But you try your best to manage. I don't ever get no play on freaking thing, dude. Damn, that hiss is crazy, dude. Thank you, John. Are you Were you? Well, hold on, let me turn this AC off, dude. Oh, that's a Lambo I actually took a picture of. But yeah, I'm really shooting for high end stuff. It's not rather like I know every website you need to generate traffic. It's just the quantity. I'm sorry, the quality of traffic that's going in there. Um, I'm gonna use, to be honest with you, and be transparent with everyone. I'm gonna be using that website to pretty much try my best to network with my friends and associates back home that are pretty high end, and do some deals on the back end to for money wise and stuff like that, because it's just what it is, man. I'm trying to yeah, if John, if you want to give me your website, I'll be more than happy to shout it out and promote it, bro. Shout out to Joanne May Maria Ogabang. I think that's my cousin, dude. I really think that was my cousin, dude. Shout out to everybody out there. Um, no problem, John. Anything to help people grow, dude. The one thing I'm really big on is helping each other out, because it's not easy, man. It's just not, like Oh, let me give my shout out to the Bully Walkers group here and there in Dumagetti. Shout out to all my bully fam in Dumagetti, APB, NBA, Strong Island Bullies. That's my kennel. I almost forgot that. Oh, that's stupid. Shout out to Josh, all my co-owners of many of our dogs. Um, Kenneth and Meg, they own Dixie. Joshua, he has He has Thor and Munichi, and I think there's another one. Kenji's going to come out soon. Shout out to Oliver. He's with Starbucks, and shout out to my family. Shout out to one of the best kennel boys that I know. Kennel man, kennel caretaker. Shout out to Reagan. He takes care of my dogs, Hershey, Taz, Tigress, and Maggie. I cannot forget. And I think I did, Daniel. It's escaping my mind right now, but I think I did. I just have to remember it, actually. Joel Salatin. Yeah, that sounds really familiar, dude. So I'm pretty much multitasking right now. I'm trying to do some stuff here. Oh no! Hey, do it without the www, and then we'll do it that way. Because there's probably some type of spamming type thing on the algorithm here on YouTube and stuff like that. But just write it down, and obviously a .com or whatever. What's behind it or whatever. My wife is sleeping already. Hey, you brush your teeth? Johnny Protestant. Those of you who are on Facebook, those of you who are on YouTube, shout out my friend John's website. Check it out. JohnnyProtestant.com. I got too many screens open right now. I'll check it out later. You're an entrepreneur, John. Let's do a quick little, question. Okay, question number one. What is your product or service? So right now, this is more impromptu than anything. I am right now talking to John. He's on my YouTube live right now stream, and he's an entrepreneur. If you want to check him out, his website is JohnnyProtestant.com. And then clothing. But is it like your clothing, like your brand, your thing? Is it like what's the word I'm looking for? Perpetuity. Yeah, it is perpetuity, but is it custom, unique to you? Shout out to everybody out there on YouTube, Facebook. Where the hell am I? Okay. Who's this? It's 5 o'clock. Those of you on Facebook, I really appreciate it when I really appreciate it if you can share this do a watch party on your end. I really appreciate it because I want to get as many details as I can out for these cameras. I want to get as many details as I can out, and give everybody a chance to win, because I need the video to reach 100 likes. We're almost there. I think it's like 58. It might be 60 by tomorrow, but I really want that thing to get 100 so I can give it away, man. Permaculture. Yo, honestly, bro, I don't even know what that means right now, bro. Let me look that up real quick. Permaculture. I might know it once I see it. Permaculture. Oh, okay. There's one. Okay. Are you more into aquaponics, aeroponics? What is it more, Daniel? It's feasible. It depends on the space and what you want to do. What do you think? The prints are all registered trademarks, so yeah, I print them on American. Okay, very good, very good. Oh, very good. I gotta check that out, dude. I gotta check that out. Let me see right now, bro. Let me see right now. Johnny Protestant. Oh, where the hell is it? Come on, dude. Okay, popped up. Super cool. Inspirations from Jesus Christ and the United States of America. Very good message. I like it, John. I like it. Okay. Everyone, once again, if you're watching me right now, I just want to shout out johnnyprotestant.com. Check him out. It's my friend John's website. Pretty simple, but very simple, but very out there. Very straight to the point. I like this blue shirt and that logo you have on it, that JP logo on you have on there. It looks pretty cool. That's pretty cool, dude. Do you print it from the home, or do you use like Printful as a middleman, or do you do it in house? Yeah, I mean it's I don't think you really need too much on there. It looks pretty cool, but here, if you want, if you know what a site I like is actually the company I work for. I check out what is this active swag? Oh, here. If you were to check out this store, um, it's the company I work for. Uh, just oh, you use Printful. Okay, just see how the layout is on theirs, and how they use the photography and how they set things up. It looks pretty cool. It's a pretty clean setup. I mean, I like what they do. It's 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 pretty. I mean, I personally like what they do. They usually have models put all their stuff out and stuff like that. They have a pretty good layout. But yeah, I don't even really think you don't really even need that much more on yours. Yours is looking pretty good. It's straight to the point. You know how people are now. This time frame. This it's like now 2020 or even just now. People's attention spans are a bit short, man. It's a bit short. It's a bit short. Mm-mm. Yeah, I still use Printful from time to time for my designs. If I have like one offs and stuff like that, or my whatever little designs I have. Those of you on Facebook, I would appreciate if you're watching. Share the live stream, share the watch party. I want more and more people to look at it, so I can do the just give the details on the giveaways on here. Yeah, that's how I like it. I like it. I know luxury.ph is a bit I use purple as because like purple it to some cultures signifies royalty. I kept it at that, but I just want to keep it, simple to a degree. But for me, minimal is best. I like minimal. 7 a.m. 6:05. How long have you been open, John? Oh yeah, Daniel. Yeah, yeah. Livestock is always going to be good. Pigs are always good. I tell people all the time. I mean, this is how I do it business wise. You have to put it into scale, right? Scale as in their hardiness, their health, right? So, okay, top of the list for me has got to be cows and goats. You leave them out there, they rarely get sick. Outside of, let's just say, a cow, I've seen this happen. They've killed. I'm not going to say they killed. They've slaughtered many of my cows. You know, if they get choked on water and stuff like that, you have to, generally speaking, you have to take it out. You have to kill them, slaughter them. And you sell them for the meat or whatever, but that's pretty much what it is. So goats and cows are really up there for me, as in hardiness, as in you don't got to feed them too much, and you don't really have to worry about their health too much when it comes to getting sick and stuff like that. Then comes pigs, right? Pigs are second there because pigs, diarrhea, things like that, it might affect the whole entire pen and the other pigs. They get sick. You got to isolate super quickly, catch it in time, or else you're going to lose out on a lot of money. Third is chickens. Chickens, if you ever seen a poultry farm, they get sick or they're going to die. You're going to have a good grip of them dying. So the problem is, if you're going to run a farm a commercial way, not the traditional is really like just like free roaming, free range. If you're going to run a farm and you're going to have a actual place for them, and like kulungan, or I'm not going to say prison. I can't. I don't know why that comes in my brain, but like stations and stuff for them, you probably got to boost up steroids or antibiotics and things like that, because of the fact that you're gonna run into some issues. Like for me, pigs and chickens, cows, or any animal, they weren't bred to be confined like that. Human beings have focus on capitalization and to monetize the system to the point where you can turn a pig in 6 months, 5 months, even maybe 4, depending on the situation there. But as far as obviously, I raise pigs, I slaughter pigs, cows, chickens, whatever. But you have to do it with some type of we have to do it with some type of ethical practice. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I'm ranting a little bit here, but you got to, when you raise those things, it has to be somewhat ethical. You just obviously you don't pack them in just to breed. Quality goes down, man. I'm telling you right now. Thank you, JM Casito Villones. Shout out to you. I appreciate that. But you just don't want to be. I'm always thinking like, what if I was that pig, or what if I was, that cow? Like, would I want to be pulled around with my nose? And and I understand. I understand what I'm doing when it comes to breeding. And hi Liberty, how are you? Good morning. If you don't mind, if you can share and make a watch party, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I know full well what I'm doing when it comes to taking care of these animals, but I try to treat them with a degree of respect. Like when I see the pigs getting slaughtered, I try my best to tell the guys, make it quick as possible, or you know, it's just I understand what the situation is. I'm about to slaughter a pig or whatever, but bro, ¿cómo está, JM? Yeah, definitely, John. Like, if you really looked at like animists, right? Those guys who believe in like the spirit of spirit of the tree, spirit of the wind, spirit of this, spirit of that. Thank you, Liberty. I appreciate that. Yeah, like people will pray over these animals or say a chant right before slaughtering them, thanking and things like that. And I try to implement that. I try to implement that in my system, in my way of life when I'm eating the chicken, and I thank God for what is about to be given to me because I am privileged to be able to eat what I want, when I want, how I want, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm very grateful for that. I don't take that stuff for granted. Basically, I've heard that cows are hard to feed, unlike goats. They eat. Yeah, goats do eat pretty much everything. Cows, I don't know what it is in American, but in Bisaya it's called tingal. I've never done it. My people do. Family does. But yeah, they take a bamboo, slice it with a slant, and then they put stuff in there, and then boom, and then they keep. I feel bad sometimes, but you know, I wish, I wish Filipinos made like a trough for cows just to generally feed, but I don't know. I don't question that situation because they've been doing it for hundreds of years. You know what I'm saying? So hay. No, we don't really necessarily use hay, Daniel. It's more nipa. I don't know what nipa is in American, but nipa it's like really tall grass. I guess very nutrient, a lot of nutrients for the cow or and the goats as well. They usually, if you have a piece of property, you grow it off, and then you just keep harvesting, and that's what you give to them. When you run out, you have to actually try to um, purchase nipa, and then out and to feed them, or else you're just gonna eat the regular grass. But I don't know if it's that nutrient for them because they still do give like cows copra and then some other supplemental foods type thing. But you have to realize what I'm telling you is pretty basic because I usually just invest in it and I have people taking care of those things for me. So I'm not really involved per se. I'm involved in making sure the cows are healthy and how much time will it take for me to to sell. Is the turnover going to be months, years, and so on and so forth. Daniel goes, what about corn silage? Does that is corn silage? What is that? Is that copras? Is that what it is? Thank you, JM. Appreciate it, my friend. Salamat tayo. I don't know why you keep using it. Kumusta man mo diya sa Facebook? If you don't mind, share the live stream. So, and then in a few minutes right now, let me just complete this one task that I have for work. One of the many tasks I have to do, and then I'll jump on. So John, I don't know if you're still watching. 4 years, wow, that's a really good consistent amount of time, bro. I really, I really, I really appreciate and commend you for doing that for 4 years. So is that so? John, I don't know if you're still watching. Is that 4 years straight on, just full time, just grinding? Hi, Tom. Good evening or good morning, wherever you are. Appreciate it. A shout out to thank you for liking the stream. Appreciate it. Shout out to my nephews and my nieces over there. Has Bogarts on the Boulevard opened up? I don't even know if they're still there, Tom. Honestly, I heard a few. Bogarts is a guy that he had like one in Bacolod, right? Good morning, Am. How are you? Musta? Kumusta mga pagumangko na ako diya? Yeah, Bogarts. If it is the one that I know about, I believe he hasn't opened up. I believe that place turned to something else, like an insurance place or something. Because if he's the one that has a place in Bacolod and stuff, I don't know how true this is, but there was some issue with a wife or something. I don't know what happened there. I left it alone, or you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I could be completely wrong. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Ryu? ¿Cómo está? Oh, Daniel, I get that question a lot, honestly. Like, how do I maintain my businesses in the Philippines while I'm here? Because the biggest contention for mga Pinoy is that you can't do it. Good morning, Ryu. You can't do it. You're in New York. Layo, like you're far away and stuff like that. The just like with any, it's really how your mindset is, right? Your mindset, right? It's like it's like, do you really think how does every single big company, even medium-sized company, maintain um, a company long term from far distances? How does it happen? Like a Walmart, Target, even smaller companies, whatever company, those Philippines. You have Rusi, you have the Crown Pharmacy, you have Watsons, you have SM, and all those things. Like, like you have to realize you have to have systems in place that will help you reach your vision, your dream. You know what I'm saying? Right? You don't want to be in a position where you just don't know what the hell. There's systems in place to make sure your workers, your partners, your whatever have a sense of accountability for when things go awry, when things go crap to crap. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can go about this all day because that's what I pretty much focus in. If you want more, give me a specific instance, Daniel, and I'll try my best to help you. Shout out to my friend Ryu, classmate of mine, old classmate of mine, to work for here in silage. I don't know what corn silage is, man. I'm gonna look that up though. Tom, the only Tom Kingsey. I hope I'm saying that properly. I'm sorry if I'm not. Um, the only Borgats I know was in the man that was, yeah. That's the one. I think that's the one, Tom. Was the owner bald? Very big soccer fan. I think that was him. I think something happened. I don't know what happened, but I think something happened. Good morning. Oh, hey, bro. AM. I don't know where you are, but good morning, good evening, or wherever you are. Well, oh yeah, that's a great question, Daniel. Daniel asked, for those of you on Facebook as well, how do you know if let me do Bisaya English. How do you know nangawat imong, so I gotta speak Bisaya, I gotta learn Bisaya more anyway. So how do you know nangawat mga trabahante nimo? Like, how do you control that? How do you deal with that? Uh so in English, how do you know your workers are stealing from you, or whatever? How do you mitigate certain things? The best thing you can do is, like, some systems I do are, I have I have surprise visits from my friends, my family, that just run audits, or just sit back, watch, and see how things are. That's how certain stores I've had to fire people after a week of promoting them, because they got too bit too eager to think that I'm not watching stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know. Oh, Tom, yeah, I'm in New York right now, Tom. I'm in New York, but I know for sure that it's not there anymore, because my friend's store is like a few stores down. AM, yes, I do still have bullies. I believe I have 5, 6. I got about like 10 bullies right now. That's good. That's good, Daniel. You can still understand Bisaya. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Ryu. When in any business, I was fortunate enough to work in loss prevention for a while. There is more shrinkage as in loss, in internal than external in most cases. But generally speaking, there are people who are always going to take advantage all the time. Someone going to go show. It just happens. There's people who are going to take advantage, right? But it's just mitigating how much damage it is. It's damage control, pretty much. Like, that's how it is. That's how me and my wife are. I mean, it's just damage control. Like, I'll give you a good instance. I don't want to put out no names over there. One of my stores, the Calendaria Eatery, um, I put in a new manager in the position there, and I know to a degree, before handing a store over, or I pretty much have a general understanding of the numbers, daily numbers, weekly numbers, whatever. My wife and I do. So when I start seeing fluctuations of, I mean, discrepancies, then I start watching it a bit closer, because I know certain things are being taken already. I'm just mitigating the loss now. I'm just cutting my ties, cutting my losses. So what happens in this situation, in this instance, is that I bought rice, a sack of rice, on Monday. Usually that sack of rice will last me until Thursday. I then bought rice on Wednesday. So I'm like, okay, I know the sales are a bit slow. It's not as fast as I want it. Why is this rice going? And then I noticed losses on my meat, my raw meat purchases versus cooked foods purchases. So then it just didn't make any sense. And then, um, heard through the grapevine, you're running a business for X amount of years in one little town. Everyone's pretty much going to know you. So people were like, "Oh, your so and so was carrying bags and bags," or they're probably exaggerating, a bag or two of some stuff. Their life almost got altered. You know what I'm saying? People were saying from where they were, "Oh yeah, they were spending for this. They're spending for that." Because one thing you can count on is that when you're running a business, knowing your people, understanding how they move, whatever, every single employee you have, or coworker, or whatever, is almost like a relationship. Literally, you're getting married to them, and you have to really study them, right? Study the crap out of them. and see their mannerisms. Now, the problem is people who have, let's just say, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but if wala ka na agi o kanang kwarta in your hand all the time, meaning if you're not used to having money in your hands, in and out of money, you will get super impulsive most of the time, because it's like one of those, what if I won the lottery, what if this, what if that, I would be spending this, I would be spending that. Now, them working for you and having access to money that can be taken is almost like winning the lottery, because what happens is when that money comes in, like, oh, see, sir, what's the Bisaya? Masakpan ba ko? Or whatever, dili ko masakpan, let me take my chance. Kani kana. So what happens then is people start taking slowly, and then they start getting more braver, more brave, more bigger amounts. And then that money doesn't stay in their hand because they're not used to having the money, right? They're not used to having that money. So when that 1,000, 2,000 comes out, oh, where'd you get the money? Die, don't. Politiko koan, buy me this, buy me that. And then you don't understand the mindset of most Filipinos. Filipinos are, many of them, not all of them, dili tanan. Bisaya is himantayon, constantly watching you. Those are your onboard spies, because they're gonna just rotate. Because you know why? I'm sorry if this hurts anybody's feelings or whatever, but the problem is when people perceive you to be wealthier or to be in a higher social status than they are, in a country that's a third world country, they will do everything they can to appease you, to be on your side, because you might help them down the road. You should comment down below if that makes any sense to anyone out there, because it happens. It really does. Now, those are pretty much your spies, because they will throw people under the bus left and right. And it'll just come like, sir, nakakita man ko so and so na ay kuan, new bike, new this. So So I use those people to my advantage, right? When people says, when their haters start talking crap about them, I ingest that. I'm like, okay, information. You're just basically selling me information. And then I put all that together, and I'm like, oh, I think it's time. And I just cut ties. Boom, chop. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom. This is your last pay. Thank you for your service. If things change, I might call you back. I'm definitely not going to call you back, but it's just, you just got to be really good at reading people, managing people, and you're never going to be right all the time. Ruby and I used to, we kind of still do sometimes. We run a loan. We have a loaning business, personal loans and stuff like that, micro loans. And yeah, sometimes that's what happens. People, mubayad, muhulam ni mo kwarta, like muutang, one time. Mubayad on time. Kadua, mubayad on time. Katulo, naglikay na. That's it. You don't see them, because every single time you build enough trust, and I know the game, they build enough trust to the point where, sir, nihulam ko nimo 3 or 4 times. I borrowed money from you 3 or 4 times. I paid you on time. Can I just get a small increase? Because I'm really, and they're banking on the fact that they have built a trust with you. But you have to understand, you as the business person, the loaner, you're taking the risk on giving that money out. Understand that it's your fault too, because you might have been too impulsive in oh yeah, I'm gonna make more money off of this one because and he's a good person. So to stop that, when I did my loaning business, I just did collaterals. There's collateral, like, oh, you want more money? Okay, just if it's over X amount of money, here's a collateral. I'll give me the collateral or whatever. I've taken motorcycles, I've taken TVs, I've taken watches, and on some occasions I've taken property. It's just one of those things. You just can't have no feelings on certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you know, smart. That's smart upon yeah, that's pretty much AM, yeah. Because I can't take that risk, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get this money free. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get that money free. And I'm not gonna give it out for free either. Hey, what's up, Cebu boss man? ¿Cómo está? How are you? Yeah, but I mean that's pretty much, you know, I'm not gonna say I've tried every single business under the sun, but I've tried a few. You know what I'm saying? I've tried a few. I'm not, as they say, I'm not wet behind the ears. I'm not green, because at any business, it's all the same. Okay, Rako boss. Sige trabaho. Wala mahimo. Sige trabaho. Non-stop. Yeah, like I at the end of the day, all businesses, yeah. Oh, Daniel, you asked, what happens if they don't want to give up collateral? I don't give up the money. I just don't give up the money, because, like, I look at everything as go on, a 300 rule, right? If you're gonna borrow money from me, you got to give me close to 300 times the value of it. Because if I were to sell that object, or let's say, for instance, if you bought a necklace for $1,000, gold necklace, by the time you sell it and you want to sell it, pawn it, whatever, they'll probably only give you $200-300 for it, because there's a retail price, and then there's wholesale price, and then there's actual manufacturer's price. You know what I'm saying? Like, actual how much it costs and then there's that wiggle room that a pawn shop needs to make to make bread for themselves. So if do crazy, just do at least 300%. If you can't provide that to me, I'm sorry, we can't do business. And at the end of the day, I might like you, I might do this, might do that, but you circumstances happen. You might lose your job, and I completely understand if you lose your job, and if it goes down to you feeding yourself or you paying me, I understand why you're not going to pay me. 1,000%, I understand. Yes, I am. I still work for the pest control company, but I am a field operations manager. I understand that shit happens in life. There's hard times. I understand this, but at the end of the day, I don't want to be in a position where I lose a friendship, I lose an associate due to money. So I got to get all my ducks in a row out of the way, so we both understand we're on a both level playing field. Like, I don't want to lose you as a friend. I don't want to. Oh, very nice, Cebu. Cebu boss man. Pila nagbaligya ka, Kwan bro, kanang gold. Talking to my Cebu boss man. He's in the jewelry business. Mm. Yeah, that's right, Tom. Business is business. I just don't want to be in a position where I am just losing and burning bridges for no reason when it could have been resolved. You know what I'm saying? Because you just don't know. Somebody is on the downturn. There is a potential that he'll be on the upturn. And if he remembered me, if he knows I'm one, I'm straight arrow guy. Two, he knows I gave him a chance. When I need help, he might be in a position to help me down the road if something goes well for him, and then he can reciprocate. You know what I'm saying? That's my mindset. Like, I try my best not to burn on bridges, because you just don't know. You don't know, the person that's in front of you might change in a year, 2 years, 10 years, whatever. You know. What type of jewelry, Cebu boss man, do you sell? Give me your business name or whatever. I'll shout you out. I would love to support every single entrepreneur out there. Don't mind me if I'm not looking at the screens from time to time. I have to do my production, basically throw up the stats for the day for the I'm American by selling jewelry I make with Filipino. Nice, very nice. Thank you, MJ Cirillo Billiones. Is that how you say it? I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, let me take a quick shortcut to this, and I'm going to continue my work. I promise. I just finished one portion of my task. So I'm gonna be giving away these two Victure cameras, and the rule, these are two, I barely use them, like maybe once and zero on the other one. So pretty much the rules are very simple. One is let me put on the other page. Okay, let me put on the other page so it makes total sense. So one, um unique jewelry and shopping. Oh, that's pretty nice, dude. So first thing you gotta do is, the Facebook people can see me. First thing you gotta do is, one, like and share the video. That video reviewing these right here, reviewing these. Two, follow me on Instagram, and three, find a picture with these cameras featured, and then comment Victor giveaway and tag three friends. So pretty simple. I'll send them to you. I'll send it to wherever it is. New Zealand for my man Daniel if he wins. Philippines, Australia, whatever. It don't matter to me. Once that particular video hits 100 likes, 100, I'll announce the winner. So good luck to everybody. Unique jewelry on Shopee. Oh, pretty. Oh, okay, very good. So, is that the name of it? Shout out to Cebu Bossman and his Filipina. If you want to check out Shopee, it's unique jewelry. If you want unique jewelry in the Philippines, yeah, I'm gonna turn the AC on, dude. Now it's getting hot. My wife's sleeping. What a beautiful woman. What you've already gave. What if you already gave them money, but they don't give up their property or something? Oh, okay. I mean, at the end of the day, everything is written in black and white. I don't go by verbal agreements, oral agreements, um, handshake agreements. I don't go by that. Everything's written. So if I ever have to take it to a lawyer, take it to a barangay captain, then it's plain black and white that you're gonna pay this rate, and the stipulation is, or the consequences is, if you don't pay me, this is what's gonna happen. And if it's concerning property, I will need a copy of the title. You know what I'm saying? I will need a copy of it just to verify, and then, I'll put it down. Oh, wait. There you go. Guilds are underscore together. Yeah, so I mean, I have now, that goes without saying, I have been in situations where people don't pay me, and I had to go up in houses and collect TVs. I had to deal with a lot of stuff or crap. I was getting hot. Let me just take my hat off. Forgive my hair. My hair is everywhere. Oh man. But yeah, there's been situations where people don't pay. Sometimes I have to cut my losses based on the amount and the stress and stuff like that. But I try every attempt to collect because it's my money. You know what I'm saying? And we had an agreement, and some people don't abide by their agreement. And I've never been forceful with anybody. I've never been, it's just not me. I don't want to get it to that level, and no amount of money is worth your life. So you shouldn't be going out there threatening people for, for all that stuff. Thank you for following Ricky Davis, Cebu boss man. But like, yeah, I got, I got a free, not free, but I had like a almost brand new Honda Wave because the person that forgot to, didn't forget to pay me. They just didn't pay me. Sold it and got my money back because I didn't. At one point, I had like maybe 10, 15 bikes in the house. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't need all those bikes. John, your last upload was good. I saw an Asian couple in Flushing look like they had an argument, and the man was oh my god, wasn't I right? Wasn't I right? I'm telling you, dude. The Asian culture, Asian men sometimes. What I'm telling you, dude. And the woman probably tell me if I'm wrong, John. Tell me if I'm wrong. The woman was probably nose in the air, and then doing this, like "get off me" type thing. Oh, the NPAs. No, they don't really touch Duma. If you're talking about the rebels are more Samonguita, Shaton, Pamplona, really out. They don't want to run into issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, like the MPAs and stuff. I don't really have issues with them. Because they have their beliefs and whatever. But generally speaking, they're they just want to be quote unquote supported. So if you see them, just hey man, you want some food, you know. But they rarely go up in the cities because it creates an issue. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I've never had any issues with that. But then again, you have to realize that a lot of them will come to the city to ask for food and assistance from the business people. But I've always found that if you help them a little bit, they leave you alone and then they'll support you most of the time. If things happen. And then to a degree, I don't want to say degree too many times, but to an extent, in Dumaguete especially, depending on who you are and whatever the situation is, you might be 2 or 3 or 4 degrees out into finding a resolution if they ever bother you. Because I really don't want to put my family. There's certain things that my family does to secure certain things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, John, I'm telling you right now, man. Like I'm telling you right now, like I've been wanting to do. I don't want to be a dating expert or whatever, but you know, I've been seeing a lot of crap that you know. Yes, the Boo Boss man, Duma. Yeah, I'm gonna say Duma is safe, but like as far as the killings in Dumaguete, as far as the killings, a lot of them most of them are hired hits. They're just hired hits. There's a guy that got killed in front of my building, like right at the corner, literally. There, a lot of it is hired hits. It's a lot of his business dealings or some type of political whatever. The guy that got shot in Tinago. My family had issues with that situation before. A lot of it is it's just I have yet to see a surge of crimes in Dumaguete, as in um, woman walking down the street gets stabbed, and or two men bump into each other, and I'm sure it happens from time to time. It does, but not to the same extent or same volume it happens here. Actually, with this whole BLM movement here in New York, defunding the police, crime is. I saw something where crime went up like 130%. Shootings, I mean, here in New York, it's crazy. I don't even want to go to New York. I really don't. I'm in New York City. I mean, oh yeah, yeah, 5.56, super high interest though. Yeah, a lot of high interest in that sucker, man. I don't charge as high, but I used to do 10. Now I'm at like 8, and then sometimes I'll go 6. I'm not really looking to make crazy amounts of money off of it. It's more the volume of it, and then you're spinning the money. You know what I'm saying? You're just rotating that money out. Dude, where's my? Where is it? Where is it? But yeah, like let's see what's happening here. But yeah, like I've never had no issues back home, Duma. I mean, I've had issues where but then again, like referring to one of my other videos, I just I lived in the ghetto hood out here for a minute for a while. Excuse me. I know what the deal is, dude. I kind of know where I'm around, and I know when things are about to go down, and I don't want to be around that. So I learned early on to stay away from those things. There's I've been shot at, I've been stabbed here in America. I've been stabbed, shot at. I've been jumped. So that's I'm done with that pretty much. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be around that, and I can recognize to a degree. Oh, shit's about to go down. Let me get the hell out of here. And I just leave that alone now, man. First time I went to the Ceres terminal, I saw a big poster of all the terrorists. I'm thinking they're close by. Oh, it's an unsaid thing in Dumageddon. Around October, the list comes out. I'm not going to say hit list. That's probably a bad word. But there's a list that comes out of people that need to get out of Dodge. Or else shit goes down. You know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, it gets real after, certain instances, let's just say. Yo, gotta do something about this new microphone. I really do. It's coming with too much of a hiss, dude. I'm gonna find something better. Maybe not find something better, but find something. Maybe not find something better, but find something. Let me see something real quick. Maybe not find something better, but John, look, I'm thinking they're going to hijack the bus, bro. You'll be more. You'll be more like you'll get robbed by a freaking, what do you call this? You'll get robbed by like a snatcher than a freaking hijacker. Than a terrorist over there. Let me see if this helps. If I want to. Than a terrorist over there. Let me see if this helps. If I want to. Thank you, Shira and whomever. Let me see if this helps. If I want to. No, that doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. Hello. Oh, I don't know what's happening. Oh. I'm gonna find a compressor software for this, so I don't have to. I'm very like weird about certain things. Gotta make sure things are right. Gotta make sure things are right. You know what I'm saying? Isn't there an agricultural reform that allows? Yeah, there. You are only as a. I think as a. I don't know if the law changed, but you are, as a person, one entity. You are only allowed to own 5 hectares, but as a company, a as a corporation, it's almost unlimited, pretty much. But there's ways to go around certain things like that. If you Daniel, I know your family has a good amount of hectares over there. There's certain ways to go around it. If you want to connect on a lawyer, let me know. If you guys don't have one yet, John. Yeah, my wife told me they're not around. Yeah, they're not. They're really not. Now you go to Sambongita, Shaton. I've some in Pamplona. I've heard even some as close as Tanjay. Sometimes, yeah. You know, I mean, they have their they have their beliefs, the MPAs and stuff like that. Whatever, it's whatever. Mm. Oh, John, I never. What ethnicity are you? Are you half Filipino? Are you not Filipino at all? Like what are you? I saw a picture of you. I'm like, I was kind of confused. Like what is this gentleman? This guy looks mixed over here. Oh, oh, so you're pure Korean? Wow. Now, now I gotta ask you concerning light skin, dark skin in Korea. Is it a prevalent issue, just like how it is in the Philippines, where allegedly lighter is better type thing? Shout out to I'm sorry if I say this improperly. Akhilesh Shastri. That's a really nice, beautiful last name. I like that last name. Can I participate actively? Of course you can, man. Hey, whatever, bro. Oh yeah, very phonetic, very phonetic. I'm happy I said it properly. Most of the land is still under my dead Lolo's name. That's fine, Daniel. It's just a matter of if you're gonna separate. If you're gonna separate it, you can pretty much. I don't know how many siblings you guys have. Pretty much, you separate the deed, and then I don't know if your grandma's still alive, then she can sign for it because she's a next of kin technically, and then you guys can take care of it that way. But there's many ways to slice it. Yeah, of course you can speak with me anytime. Yeah, right now, Akilish. I'm just doing some work right now, so I thought that I would just yeah, yeah, we're live right now. I thought I would just post. I mean, not post. I mean, yeah, go stream. Yeah, John. Yeah, unfortunately, that's how it is back home. If the darker you are, the closer you are to the farm, and you are, I'm a Moreno, all right. Um, I probably don't look like it now, but if I'm in the Philippines, I probably get as dark as you, John, or as tan as you. Mm, um, oh, I'm just going on here. Akalish, we're just vibing out over here. We're just talking, chilling. What I don't know what you want to talk about, or if you have any questions for me, shoot them. Yeah, yeah, John. Like, uh, if I'm in the Philippines, I probably get as tan as you. If you see some of my videos back home, I probably get as tan as you. And here I get a bit lighter. I think it's because it's a Caucasian in me because my mom's mixed. But if you see my brother looks like a white guy, white guy. So I used to play tricks on him like most brothers do. You're adopted. Okay, Leash, we're just vibing it out. Zoom, I don't have a Zoom link. This is just on YouTube. Like, hey, if I got a bit darker, if I got a bit darker, I usually get mistaken for some type of Central American. I've gotten Mexican. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's common. I don't know. I've gotten El Salvadorian. You know, it's weird, but whatever. I'm. Oh, I don't use Discord, Akalish. If you want to ask me a question, just go right on ahead. Or you can email me. You can email me. I'll put down my email here. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, I get them. I really do get it from time to time. But I'll give you some of my background. Like my mom is French, German, Spanish, Filipino. You know, it's probably some type of Aboriginal Filipino in there. My dad is a mixture of Chinese, Spanish, and Filipino. So it's you know. Oh, if I have to take down, Daniel asks, how about raw materials? Do you mill your own timber? If I have to take down a tree, you have the guys cut it for me. If not, I just buy it. Oh, shout out to Cheng Goar. Oh, no, no, yeah, I'm gonna jump back on here. Bye, Akalish. Thank you for jumping on. I appreciate it. But if raw materials, if it needs more, I'm not gonna chop down a tree. If it's not gonna be a decent project or whatever, it's just especially if they have like cocoa lumber bands and stuff like that. Oh, we don't. Oh, I don't build the house out of wood. My houses in the Philippines are all cement and steel. The roofing is one of my houses is it's wood. Most of them are all steel beams and stuff for the roofing, for the beams and everything like that. If you're gonna if you're gonna use wood, it's only for framing or scaffolding. If you're gonna use wood, You know, it's not really. It's not really. I think the trend now is that everyone's using Hardy Flex, I believe, for certain things now. Thank you, Angeal Kuros. I'm sorry if I'm saying that improperly. I apologize. Have I been in Makati? Yes, I have. Checked out a few Lambos over there, a few Ferraris and bikes and stuff, like Ducatis and stuff. When I was buying my bikes and stuff. Tom King, have you ever been to Bais? I spent the weekend there last year and I really enjoyed a small town. Yeah, my mom's family is from Bais. My mom's family is she's part of the Tevez family, and then they did a lot of stuff in Bais and Bayoan and Tanhai. Bais is a very nice place. I like it. I like the beach over there. They have a really good you can get like what is this thing called? You can get oysters very cheaply. I like it. You know. I just love that aspect of the Philippines. Just the simple life, but it's still fulfilling. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes any sense. Yeah, that's very important. It's very, very expensive. My dad tried to. My dad had a SL 500 Benz, and he wanted to import it, and then the duty people were like, "Well, you're gonna have to pay like close to like $250,000 to send this over to the Philippines." My dad said, "Nope, I'll just buy one over there," and then that's what he did. So I was like, "Oh boy, that's pretty expensive." Yeah, it's crazy. I wanted to import one of my bikes, and it was just too much. Couldn't do it. I didn't want to do it, so I bought my bikes over there. Yeah, 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 Cebu boss man. Tax is stupid. It's just stupid. Not my style, dude. Not my style. Shout out to everybody there in Facebook. I don't think there's a lot of people on Facebook over there for me there for the channel, but I appreciate the viewers there. But yeah, like it's like it, it's just it costs too much money. Like in the Philippines, I tell people all the time who venture to stay in the Philippines or whatever. I tell them all the time, um, uh, like things are cheap in it is somewhat cheap to live in the Philippines, but to live a life of what is considered like Western standard, like outside of renting stuff, because if you rent, you can get a really nice 25,000 peso rental, and it'll be nice. But I'm talking about Benzes, nice things, phones like iPhones, whatever. It's gonna cost you some bread. It's gonna cost some money. So if you want these nice things, it's gonna pay up. Like even if you look at Carousel right now, you can look at like a 20, let's just say 2012 Camaro, not even an SS. It's still worth like 30,000 plus dollars or something like that. That's crazy. Disassembled, yes. I've had some friends, associates do that before cars and bikes. I'm sorry, more bikes than cars. You bought a 40-foot container. Cebu Bossman bought a 40-foot container from New York to Cebu, 9K. Yeah, I think my dad. I think he paid about 9, 10, 11K. Nuts, super nuts. Yeah, so 5 bedroom house in Cebu, 280 dollars. That's about what, 14,000 pesos and change. That's amazing, man. That's good. But like, you have like certain things are cheap, certain things are expensive in the Philippines, right? Like, there's just like, just, I don't know how to say it. Like, you want to live like a luxurious life, just like with anything. It's going 12,000 pesos, amazing. If you want to live luxurious, you got to pay up, man. That's plain and simple. And in a country where choices are slim, because not the majority of people won't be able to purchase certain things, it's going to cost you just a bit more, or a lot more. Yes, you're right. From SCLA, shout out to you. Electronics are expensive and branded stuff. Import taxes make the items expensive. Yes, duty the VAT tax, customs tax, and all that mess will kill you. I live in an upper middle class Filipino subdivision. Well, very, very good for 12K. That's a bargain, dude. But is a 5 bedroom at 12K a Cebu boss man? Is that the common price around there? Because obviously there's more opportunity in Cebu for work and stuff like that. Is that common to find a place like that, or did you have to negotiate and really seek out that particular price point? Like, or is that randomly you can just get that everywhere in Cebu? Yeah, that's a lot of freaking tax, dude. Honestly, it's a lot of tax. Being a manager over there, it has its ups and downs, like with anything. I like having the ability. That's fine, thank you. That's fine to it's you're dealing with different types of people, different types of attitudes, different types of work ethics. But the magic is trying to make it come together. Honestly, I like that aspect of anything. Just working as a team, and as a team, accomplishing goals. That's pretty much what I'm into. And taking a system and making it as efficient as possible. If that makes any sense. Daniel says, Daniel from New Zealand, um, are you never gonna stay in one place for too long? Probably, yeah. You know, right? 22,000 pesos. I was living in a castle for 20. I was living in a castle for 22,000 pesos. I can imagine the size of that house, 22K. Rents are super cheap if you do your homework, and no need really to negotiate. Okay. Now, um, thank you from CLA. This is one thing I tell about guys I work with and stuff like they always say, "Oh, you get to pay the big bucks, whatever." I'm like, you realize the money after a while, the money doesn't really matter anymore. It's like literally like, how can you affect a process or any system, whatever? How can you refine, make it efficient, or whatever? Because at the end of the day, I'm always looking at what can I learn from this multi-million-dollar producing company. Like, I think we're in the Fortune 500s right now. Learning from these systems and processes and implementing it within your own life, implementing it within your own businesses, and not replicating the business, but replicating the processes so you can have a chance of being just as successful as them. And that's pretty much what I do with the guys that I work with. But fortunately, fall on deaf ears, and you're done. Nobody listens to you. But at the end of the day, and there's nothing wrong with this, there are people who are super ambitious, who are engineered in a way, brain wise, heart wise, spiritually wise, to be entrepreneurs, or just to be an employee and just take the easy, not really easy road, but more like, level road. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, like, Daniel, back to your question, like, the my end goal for the next 5 years here in America, I'll probably stay for 5 more years, is pretty much I'm going to try to set up one or two businesses that will give me an opportunity to buy real estate here and pay down that real estate. Real estate, I mean, I want to get multi-unit properties here. So if somebody, doesn't pay, I at least have one or two renters, tenants that will still pay and cover the mortgage. But pretty much, maybe in the next 4 years, maybe one or two rental properties and one functioning business that will, you know, help, my little economy. And then pretty much be an opportunity to go back and forth to the Philippines, maintain my business over there and over here, and we are set to grow my family's business in the next couple of months. So I'm excited about that because we have to make some changes there to try to put us in a better position down the road. So it's imperative that we get stuff lined up over there because a few months back we got an offer for one of the buildings, and it was pretty nice, big offer. Big offer where I would be able to go home to for the Philippines probably forever. But I wanted to be in a better position to grow the business and set us up for the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years, so we can hand it over to my kids, my nephews, and my nieces. God willing, I have kids, whatever. From CLA, do you listen to Dave Ramsey or Chris Hogan, financial gurus on YouTube? They give good insight on how to be financially. Yes, I do. I do listen to those guys. And yeah, you're definitely right. You're definitely right. And a lot of it is, like I watch a lot of Graham Stephan as well. I don't know if you watch him from CLA. I watch a lot of Graham Stephan, and what I get from it is just no. I thought I put this in there. Uh, Malkin. Hold on, excuse me. And like what I get from all those guys is just the fact that it's just being smart with the money, being smart with your time, more importantly, and being just having that particular goal or vision in mind where you're just like it's gonna happen no matter what happens. I'm just gonna get it done. 916 got moved to 916. Are you 5-bedroom house for 280 in Cebu? That is great. Yeah, yo, for that much money, I would be, I'd be elated, dude. That's really good, dude. That's really good. Good for you, man. But yeah, that's the goal in the next 5 years. Just getting prepared for that because it's like I project things are going to change because of the COVID stuff, and things do change and things will change, but my ambition hasn't. Technically, right now is pretty much the best time to really get into anything right now because you know, people have gotten the ingenuity, the adaptiveness of people, human beings, is being tested now. You know, being tested now, and I'm telling you, in the next couple of months, couple of years, you're gonna see new faces, new millionaires, new just successful people, set of successful people because of what's happening online and all those things. Ozark, I think I have, dude. I think I have. I rarely watch TV, but let me see. Let me look. Cebu Boss Man, yeah, it's a double lot home. Landlord, let me break down a wall and connect. Oh, nice. Big plus. I have all my furniture from the. Oh, amazing. Very good. Ozark. Yo, that's name sounds crazy familiar, dude. 916. I'm sorry, I just don't watch too much TV all the time. Like right now, like though I am going live right now, this is pretty much what I do every single night, and I'm trying my best to get in touch with my people overseas to see how the day went and everything like that, you know, things like that. I'm gonna watch that Ozark. It's like an angel investor. He cleans up money for the cartel. Oh, okay, he launders money. Okay, got it. Puts it in like somewhat legitimate businesses, probably. Wow. Ryu, are you still in Manila? You still stuck in Manila? What is this button, dude? What is that? No, I don't want to do that. Jason Bateman in a non-comedic role. Oh, he's in it? Yeah, I like that, dude. Hey, explore South Korea. Shout out to you. Um, how is everything? Hangyo Haseyo? Is that how you say it? Would you ever consider? Daniel asked, "Would I ever consider be whatever? Would I ever consider being a angel investor?" Of course, I would. If the business is right, percentages are right, all day, every day, baby. Why not? I gotta find out how you say that. Explore South Korea. I'm not even gonna. Yo, I'm not even gonna say it, dude. I'm not even gonna attempt to say that, dude. I do not say thank you. Kamsamida, right? Kamsamida. Cebu boss man, rents are crazy low. My neighbor pays 5K for a month for 2 bedroom. Why is it so low in that area, dude? Amazing, Ryu. You're in Cebu. Pretty good. You are very lucky. You are very lucky you moved there before COVID. Hanyo Haseyo. Okay, I'm gonna look that up, dude. I did take Taekwondo for a very long time. The only thing I know about Korean is Korean commands, Korean counting, pretty much, and yeah, it's pretty much, and bulgogi, and then that's pretty much. Lapu lapu. Okay, nice. Oh, I said Mactan, right? Yeah, that's pretty nice. Where are you right now? Are you in like what is that? What is that? Where did my friend or my cousin Brian go to? What freaking district was he in? But yeah, man, Korean food is very good. Bulgogi or the sushi with the cooked beef, I like that very very much. Um, um, what industry would I invest in? Something that I understand, something that I can comprehend to a degree, and just see how it grows and stuff like that. But generally speaking, I would invest in something more along the lines of something in like I don't know about technology unless I really believe in the product, but definitely something agricultural, something like that. I would. 'Cause I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I might not have time to take care of it and stuff like that. Even solar companies. I was looking into that. Ken Starr put me onto that. The solar company stuff. Happy now. I'm almost done. Beautiful wife is sleeping. Very lucky indeed. I'm renting in Cebu City near IT Park. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think Brian was there for a little bit. I think IT Park. Oh, no, you're right. He was in Lahog. Lahog, yeah, Lahog. No, Brian is in Duma now. Ibalik when she's Duma. He got married, has wife and everything, but he stayed in Duma. If you guys ever want pictorials and you're in the Duma area, Brian travels. He's traveled the world through that business. Check him out, Brian Reamer Photography. I think. Let me just shout him out. Photographer to the stars, celebs. Big money people. Yeah, you can start up businesses and sell them, buy and sell, like, almost like create and sell, create and sell. Yeah, I mean, it's a business model because some people some people see the initial vision, and then some people see the a different vision for it. You just never know. If you look at flippa.com for websites, there's loads of websites there for sale. You know. Yeah, Brian's in Duma. He's enjoying it there. I mean, right now, like literally, what would make me stay in Duma? Like how much? What is the right amount of money that would make me right in Duma? Like for me, I would have to be making clean net, not gross net. I would have to net about 100, 150, 200,000. You know, some of my friends do it. They're very fortunate. I am not one of the fortunate ones at the moment. So just gotta keep working. Gotta keep getting to that level. And Ruby and I will probably be um, building a new house soon. So that's gonna take money. What I'm saying, like easy 100,000. For a decent house, 150,000 US. So gotta save up for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the pandemic killed everything, man. It killed everything, but innovated a few things. But generally speaking, it killed the economy worldwide. It just killed it, man. It's upsetting because so many people out of work here in America. It doesn't help that the federal government's giving so much money, or not now anymore, but they were giving so much money for people, just to help out. They're helping them, but at the same time putting them in a weird position because some of these people were leaving jobs. Right, they were getting laid off from these jobs, and the government was paying them more to stay home, pretty much, which probably wasn't a good idea for most. Yeah, 600 on top of employment, dude. That is crazy, man. There's some people who are making 900 a week from being furloughed or laid off. They were barely making 500 a week at work. So there was really no reason to. How can you re-stimulate the economy when the people are making more money staying at home, not doing nothing? And I'm just afraid of the blowback when egg is gonna cost like $20 a carton, man. You're gonna have $10 milk. That is nuts, John. 900 net. Net. I might get a lot of hate for this, but that's too much, dude. That's too much. That's too much money, and it drives down ambition and the want to go out there and get something done. You can argue that maybe it stopped the spread of COVID and all that mess, but what is going to happen financially when inflation kicks in, if it hasn't already? It's you know yeah, I mean, you have to realize this. Like, there are people that are gonna. I guess the idea was that the money you give out was gonna generate income for the small town, the mom and pops, the regular business around the area or whatever. But a lot of the people, I don't know if they spent it. Maybe they did. I don't know. We're gonna have to see going forward how things are. You know, like Daniel, did you spend all your money on, did you spend it for your lively, for just to get by, or did you save any or things like that? Like, I'll tell you now, one of my nieces did get the money, and she just never spent it. She just stacked it up, man. Just stacked it up. And the majority of people, what if they just stack it up? It's not moving nowhere. So but I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, I don't. I think helping people is fine, but not to the extent where you're putting them in a position where they're like collecting money that it's not comparable to Like, like, oh, I'm making this much money. I wasn't even making this much money when I was working. So there's no more incentive to go back to work anymore. You're like, oh, I'm gonna hang out here for as long as I can. Because if you give somebody just enough to survive, I personally think they'd be more likely to get out there, knock on the doors, call, email. Here's my resume. I really want to work. Whatever, whatever. I don't know how you feel, but that's how I feel. Yeah, you're right, Rio. Yeah, yeah. It's like, look what happened. A good example. Look what happened in the Philippines. I'm not gonna generalize all of the Filipinos or whatever. There were people taking the money, whatever help they got from the government. They were gambling it. Can you like? Do you understand? Like, you're already strapped for cash. You already are having a hard time eating, finding things to eat because one, on top of COVID, before even COVID, you were having a hard time already. Now the fact that you're getting money from whoever in the Philippine government, if they were giving out, if you got the money, now you're spending it on gambling, and you know, and the beer and the just chilling, chilling and hanging out. It's I don't know, man. Not good. Not good at all. What is Pretty much cockfighting, yep. You right about that. That's why there was more fun in the Philippines. That's why Vice Vice is such a great business model. Cockfighting, just card playing, gambling, drinking, smoking. Such a great business because people like people like their vices. Oh, it didn't last long. Okay, getting an income because I went back to hey. You'll make it back when you start. Oh, Shabu, of course. Can't go a day without Shabu. You know. And my biggest issue and gripe with many of the Filipinos is that local Filipinos, that they look at me, right? They look at me. They're like, oh, what are you talking about? You're not having a hard time. You were born rich and you were there. And I'm like, bro, you don't even know, man. You don't know. When we first came to this country, we were like really poor, man. Had a really hard time coming to this country. Just grow weed. Hey, I'm down for that. But it's like they think just because I'm from America, that money it's growing out of my pores. You know what I'm saying? Money just, I take money out of my pocket, more will be in there. That's how I feel sometimes. But they don't understand, like, how much I have to leverage to make sure my family lives a decent life. You know what I'm saying? How much I have to leverage. Everybody knows. I mean, everybody knows here in westernized cultures, or like like being in a metropolis, like a Makati. Everybody knows it's like literally the rat race. Yeah, money is paper. That's true, Rio. That is true. You have a foreign accent. You're worth millions. If you're a white guy, you're Bill Gates. If you know. No, it's hard, bro. You know how hard it is for 50K a year in New York, bro. Oh my god, I can't. I can probably just get a bacon, egg, and cheese for 50K. Yo, all I'm saying is, when I try to talk some type of sense, for some of these freaking Pinoys to be. This is what I hate. This is what I hate, dude. I mean, this is like I don't know what it's called in America, a pet peeve. How are you gonna tell me you're having a rough time? You don't have money. Life is hard. But what is it? Taga Bisaya, walay mahimo dili walay kwarta, no money, whatever. However, you still find a way to sit down with a bunch of your friends and drink Red Horse or Thunderwire and P Light at the end of the night, or still find some type of money to get smokes, to get drinks, and every Sunday go to the cockpit. Right? So it's like, that's like, what, dude? Like, do you understand your priorities here? Do you understand what's happening here? Probably not. Ryu, thank God I went to SU for some time to open up my mind, and yeah, that's good, Ryu. Yeah, yeah. Tandoa is cheap. Cigarettes are cheap and everything, but like, how can you buy something when you have nothing? You know what I'm saying? How can you complain that you have nothing but you still have money to buy those things? It's like it's like, let me drink my troubles away, right? Let me drink my troubles away. So, you might be asking, and this is a sad thing. Those type of guys, they'll ask friends, family, "Hey, you have 20 pesos there? You have, whatever there." And like, it's upsetting because you just don't have guys who are like ambitious, man. That's one thing as a man. I've always and my father always showed me through example, like, you're a man, stand up, be the alpha in your family, pretty much, you know. And my dad's dead and everything, but he was a dick sometimes. He was a dick sometimes, but be the alpha in your family. Be proud that you are able to provide for your family. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Neil? ¿Cómo está? It's like that. Like, be proud that you are able to provide for your family, for your extended family. Just be that guy. Everything else will work out. That's my dad's philosophy type thing. Hey, what's up? What's up, bro? Yeah, I mean, that's just my mindset. I could be wrong, whatever. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Like, I'm proud. I'm proud at the fact that I can provide for my wife, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm proud that I can stand up, and I'm super grateful every day to God that I am able to get up, still think clearly, still be of sound mind, and then given another day to accomplish something. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. No, it's one of those things where it's like, nothing makes me feel better than being able to, like, oh babe, let's go buy this, let's go buy that. If we ever go shopping, hey, go ahead, baby. It's all you, man. Appreciate you. It's one of those things. You know what I'm saying? I just feel a pride in that. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes who just what religion am I? I was raised as a Christian, but I'm more just I was raised as a Catholic, Roman, most Roman Catholic, but I am more of just a straight out Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, to not to get too religious, but like Judaism, Islam, Christianity. We're all Abrahamic religions anyway. We're of the Abrahamic, line and everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's. But at the end of the day, I respect everybody. You are Buddhist, you are Sikh, you are whatever. At the end of the day, of course, yeah, Neil. Yeah, Lenny. There's Judaism. Like, I respect everybody. At the end of the day, whatever religion you are, even if you're animist, even if you are an atheist, a man or a woman knows what disrespect is. A man, or because that's like almost an innate human feeling. This um, primal feeling of being disrespected, being being honored, being respected. I don't know if I don't know if I'm right or wrong about that, but even if you were deaf, if I took something from you that's yours, you're gonna feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? It's just innate to have a particular, like, it's like carnal, like primal feeling. Like, you got a girl, your girl standing by you, you claim that as your girl. I go steal her. How you gonna feel? Not too happy. You have a piece of meat. I don't have a piece of meat. You have a piece of meat, and I'm hungry, and I'm gonna take that meat from you. How you gonna feel? I just stole it from you, right? Or even if you were an atheist, I talk crap about you, and you hear about it, and then I act nice in front of you. I'm two faced now, whatever. You're gonna feel something type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? Do I go to church? I try to. I really do. I don't. But my viewpoint on church and everything is that I'm praying all the time. I mean, literally every single day, every single night, right before I go to sleep, right when I wake up. But I try my best to. I think from this is my belief. I don't know about you guys, but having a closer relationship with God rather than going to a physical building is more important to me. You know what I'm saying? Having the, having the, and that's not like God answers me straight out, but there's signs there. There's answer. There's wishes and prayers that get answered throughout the day, throughout the month, throughout the years, whatever. And you know, but that's only because I'm always asking and praying and just having my own conversations with what I believe to be, my God and everything like that. First things, I do this religiously every morning. Pray. I pray for God to keep me safe, keep me sharp, and keep me wise. Right. Everything, every day, maybe 2 or 3 times a day, 4 times a day. You know. You know. And another thing is that I am super just grateful of the of not being able to being able to step back and be like, really, like, man, this is a beautiful life that I have lived, and I'm just grateful the fact that I can do what I do, be how I am, and move the way I move, and have attained certain things in my life that I'm very blessed for and I'm very grateful for. So I'm always, just grateful for stuff like that. Like many of you, some of you don't know, like, when I first built my house, I was about like 26 years old. I built it in cash, over time. But because when I got married, the first thing I wanted to deal with was, when you get married, traditionally the biggest burden that you take in is pretty much a mortgage, your car note, and for some Americans, and most Americans, college debt, tuition. You know, you're like, I wanted to mitigate. I didn't have college debt because my parents paid for my college outright. Um, Car debt, none, because my wife and I didn't have a car at that point in time, so none. And house, I didn't want to get into a home because I just didn't. I just needed more money to invest because I knew that I wanted to start a business with Ruby, and she's very business minded too. So we just meshed this way. To Lenny, I've had that too, bro. We are the church, and the church we all go to is yeah. You're very, very right, Neil. Neil, Lenny. Yeah, you're right about that, John. Gratitude and humility will take you far. Yeah, 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 like today, I had a discussion with a coworker today about, he a bit boastful for me, a bit boastful. He was telling me that yeah, I just sponsored a kid in Africa and this and that and whatever. And I'm pretty frank and blunt. You're right. I'm frank and blunt. So I just told him, you know, People who help don't really have to say nothing about nothing. It's just to themselves. The only person that's really watching and really counts is God, and how you deal with that situation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be very apparent in your life through your blessings and stuff like that. And it's going to be, and what's more apparent is, yeah. Thank you, Lizelle Machua. And at the same time, like it's going to be apparent on your, I guess, belief in your God through the trials and tribulations you go through. Because I've seen so many people, amen, hallelujah, Jesus, thank be, whatever, become times are hard. Oh God, why'd you do this to me? I mean, I don't believe, I'm a good guy, I'm a good woman, I don't deserve this, I don't deserve that. That's not right. You shouldn't be doing that, in my opinion. Ruby and I have come closer being bankrupt, right? Like financially bankrupt, but we were never ever spiritually bankrupt. For those of you, John might know through the ups and downs of running a business. Maybe you other guys know as well. There's times when you're a man. I'm a man. I'm not like a machismo type of guy. But there's times where you just have to sit down and cry, man. You're like, oh damn, what is gonna happen with my life right now? How am I gonna get out of this? And I said, Lord, just give me the strength and energy, the smartness, the wiseness. Let me recognize the opportunities that you are going to put in front of me, so I can seize them and get myself out of the situation. That's my mindset, pretty much. It's like, let me don't get me into the position where I'm so depressed where I don't recognize an opportunity for me and a blessing for me to get. You know what I'm saying? And that's usually how my flow is. Like, there were many times when I had a restaurant, we're about to fail. I said, oh man, I don't want this thing to fail, man. I don't want this thing to fail. Got to sell my car. Sold my car. Up and a downtrend again. I was like, oh damn, shit! I'm about to fail. Sold my necklace. I made like 100,000 pesos off 190,000 off the necklace. It's like, oh, I was now. That day that happened, I sold the necklace. I ran into my friend who ran a radio station. He was like, yo, bro, come with me. We'll after you make the sale, I pawn my necklace. Come with me. We'll do some advertisement stuff. There was my opportunity, because if I was so down and out on that situation, I would have just walked away and go on the boulevard and whatever, mope. But I didn't. Opportunity presented itself. I said, Lord, thank you so much. I might get out of this, but only because of you. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I flow, because like it's easy to hate it's easy to hate, and I'm pretty much at any given time. And no, it's easy to love at any given time. It's easy to, I don't know how to phrase it. I wish I could say it in Bisaya, but like, people sometimes look towards God when it's only good. Forget about him when shit hits the fan. That's when they remember, and that's not right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, brother. Thank you, Daniel. I think I'm a decent guy. Try my best to be. Of course, nobody's perfect, but I have my issues. This is probably the only time I'm really chilled out, relaxed, because most of the time I get agitated very easily, because I gotta do a lot of things in the daytime. You know what I'm saying? It's got a lot to do. I try my best to keep myself busy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. John, I'm sure you see it too. Everybody on the board sees it's like you find people who are so God amazing, Jesus Christ, love whatever, amazing, life's going good. Hits a dip. Why did you do this to me? Why I don't deserve this? I don't. Tell me if I'm wrong or not. I don't deserve this. Why? And they start, they start damning God and everything like that. When things go good again, oh, thank you. Well, thank you, Lord, for being with me, whatever. I'm like, that's not right, dude. I mean, for me, God recognizes the real you when it counts. And when it counts is when it's down. Because that's when it counts. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, Lenny, you're definitely right. Bro, there's been so many times like I have lost a lot of money. Then for some reason, much money just comes in. It's like, oh man, I just made a sale, cows or whatever. We just did this. I'm like, oh man, I saved it, dude. And then, you know, but never once have I ever blamed, you know, blamed that, God for why? I'm a good guy, whatever. And usually that's how it works out. Like, what's wrong with me, man? I'm a good guy. What, ¿Cómo está? Racel, how are you? I'm a good guy. I'm this, I'm that. Like, bro, that all doesn't matter, dude. Are you a good guy when you're down? Cause that's the real you. To be honest with you, you know, like you'd be like that, Dave, you know, you know, you know, you'd be like that. What is that, comedian? He was like, I totally forgot. What's his name? He was like, I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy, bro. Obviously you're not, because you start blaming. There's something that happened. There's something you need to learn in the situation. Maybe you effed up in one step and you gotta track back and then fix your situation. Yeah, I think it was Kevin Hart. I'm a good guy, but yeah, I'm gonna knock myself out, bro. I just don't get it, man. Like when times are good, that's when you have to be thankful. But times are good, everything's good. Times are sucks. Why me? Why me? I treat people good. I do this good. I do the like. You know, I'm a good Samaritan, bro. It's just a learning lesson at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, it gets stupid after a while. You're just like, come on, bro. And I'm not the type of guy. Like, I'm the type of guy I get annoyed very quickly when I see what's happening in front of me and I can't really say what I really want to say. So I get annoyed very quick because I'm biting my tongue, especially like when it comes to coworkers and stuff. Like, why me? Why me? Why do I have to have a bad rap all the time? I'm like, bro, maybe you should stop gambling. Maybe you should stop doing this. Maybe you stop cheating on your wife. Maybe you need to do that. Maybe that's you know, maybe that's a first step here. So it's like it's like you know, or or one thing. I have a coworker, right? I have a coworker. Like, I'm a pastor. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a pastor. But you talk as much crap. You talk as much crap behind people's back. Are you really a pastor? You know what I'm saying? Are you really a man of God when you are throwing people down under the bus? Not no. I might not. I might have no title. I might not go to church, but I do know one thing. I don't want to get punished. I don't want to get no bad karma from God. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't get it, dude. Some dudes are like, yo, some dudes are stupid, dude. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. You can't teach common sense sometimes. And I'm not the smartest guy in the world. It's cheating with a wife. One of the things that, oh yeah, probably, dude. You know, like you'd be like, yo, why they get in this situation, man? Like, what? Yeah, I'm like, bro, shut up, dude. Hi, myself. Shut up, dude. Too much, man. You know, how is, before I get out of here, how is like how is the Philippines right now? Is it still in lockdown mode? Dumaguete, I see people going out in Dumaguete all the time now. It looks like it's not as serious as it used to be. Cebu, I think, is crazy still. But yeah, yeah. But yeah, those of you, right before I leave, once again, I'm giving out these. I'm raffling off these Victure cameras right here, and yeah, like and share that video for me of the review. Now I'm making decent money from YouTube now. It's decent, but what I plan to do is just buy more things and then give them away because I don't make PewDiePie money. If I did, trust me, I'd be giving out some bread, dude. If I was making PewDiePie money, bro, I'd be like I would give money out like Mr. Beast. Honestly, we are a little good. That's good, man. That's good. That's good. How come I don't have any? I don't really do business here, to be honest with you, Daniel. And I have been trying. Of course, Neil. I have been trying my best to get in touch with business owners here, because any business in any country can be replicated. You might have to tweak it to the country, but generally speaking, if I go to a barber shop here in America, they can pretty much bring down what you need to start, what you need. You know, I wanted to do videos like that. Like if I were to go to a financial institution, like an investment group, like, oh, why did you grow this business? What were the origins? It's the same. Any business can be copied. It's just, excuse me. It's any business can be copied. It's just the the delivery of it. You know what I'm saying? No, Derek Desso, no. I don't think he hit me up, man. I think he's too big, dude. Like like listen. I've been shut down by big time YouTubers, man. They don't even want that. I'm not even a pebble in the pond. Like if PewDiePie was the boulder in the middle of the pond, I'm probably like a speck of dirt. I don't know, man. I'm one grain of sand. I try my best to collaborate. Like right, like John, we're trying to collaborate. Hopefully, I can get out to you. Or whatever, we can work something out. It's just a matter of collaborating. With like minds and like drives, pretty much. And I tried my best to reach out to other YouTubers, and either they stop doing it because of the burnout, or they just it's YouTube is not easy. I mean, John can tell you, right? John, you have any real advice for people wanting to get into YouTube? It's not easy. Generating views, generating subs. I mean, subs you can boost, but subs at the end of the day, for me, subs are great, but views are better because your views can get engagement. Engagement equates to more financial stability. You know what I'm saying? I'll try it. Wait, hit up Kirby some. I'll see what happens. I mean, I'm gonna do a business in America, my personal business. My wife and I are planning. I don't know if it's gonna happen anytime soon, but we're planning to get into the logistics business. No, I mean, I wanted, if I do videos on business here in America, it's gonna be more like, one, my personal business that I'm working on, and two, other people who want to share their story. And it's hard sometimes because maybe I don't have that much effort on my end. Maybe that's my fault. It probably is, but I'm probably gotta make more of an effort to get in touch with business people, because you can literally replicate any business. If I were to interview, let's say, like I said, like let's say a mechanic, like what did you do to create this business? What were your hardships and whatever? And anybody can get that replicate. You can replicate that and reciprocate that in the Philippines. It just got to tweak. Content, whether good or bad, just keep pushing is my advice, and learn as you go. I'm with you on that, John. As you can see, if you guys look back at my YouTube, I have like, I think 300 plus videos, and I've tried many angles onto how to gain views, how to do this, how to do that, and it's still always a um a process. You know what I'm saying? It's a process, because it took me 5 years to get to 1 million views, right? 1 million views, and I know the ones that went viral were just the ones I didn't even care about. It just happened that way. Like, okay, let me just whatever, just videotape whatever. I didn't even plan it out that way. You know what I'm saying? Take care, Daniel. I'm about to zip out of here too soon. Take care. Take care of Draco. Yeah, but it's even now I'm still refining. I know I set it up as Peso Monday, Expat Wednesday, and Review Fridays. I just did that to see which one works, which one doesn't work, which one gives me on the analytics side, which one gives me more the financial foundation, and which one is just which one it's just me playing around with stuff. Take care, Lenny. But yeah, I love check out Claire, John's wife's channel. They have a channel over there. Yeah, check out his website. It's at johnnyprotestant.com. And yeah, if any one of you guys out there want to collaborate, want to just talk business, talk whatever, I'm down. At the end of the day, I don't get that many views. I mean, all in all, I get views because there's a collection of videos. But if I can help anybody, if I can help anybody build their YouTube, get better at YouTube, or whatever I do, transition some of that skill to you guys, I'm more than happy. If I can help somebody promote their business, promote anything, then I'm gonna shout you out. I'm gonna try my best to support you, because at the end of the day, we're all in this together. And it's like one of those things. Like, I've been blessed in many aspects of my life outside of YouTube, and I just feel that it's my duty, my job, to help other people, and whatever in whatever capacity I can. Thank you, Racel. No problem, John. Anytime. But yeah, thank you. I'm gonna get out of here. It's 12 o'clock here in America. John, I don't know what you're doing still up. I don't know if you're working or whatever, but I'm going to get out of here. I'm gonna get ready for bed. I gotta get up like 5 in the morning tomorrow, and then everything looks good on the business side. So everything's good. I just checked everything right now. But yeah, lastly, if you want to collaborate, shout me out. I mean, shoot me a text, whatever, email, whatever. Take care, John, and hopefully help me get that video to 100 so I can give these out, and we'll take it from there. Take care, and goodbye.